Hello everyone, welcome back to PhytoPathoVerse. I'm Malini, molecular plant pathologist with the motto to make plant pathology easy. So we are here with day 5 of our ASRB NET 2025 revision series. And yesterday we have covered the first half of the mycology section. So today we will be covering the second half, okay? As usual, the concept is same. After each question, pause for 2 to 3 seconds and choose your answer, whatever is coming to your mind. Okay then, moving forward. Question 126. Which one is commonly known as fly fungus? Amanita verna, Amanita phalloides, Amanita pantherina, or Amanita muscaria? The answer is option D. I can say few of the options are marked here, but okay. Moving to question 127. Which one fungus is the most troublesome in forest pathology? Fusarium oxysporum, Armillaria miller, Puccinia graminis, or Phytophthora palmivora? Answer is option B, Armillaria miller. 128. Which one fungus is commonly known as honey or bootlace fungus? Armillaria miller, Amanita muscaria, Coprinus comatus, or Psilocybe semilancitae? Answer is option A. Question 129. Which one of the following fungi is known as inky caps fungi? Amanita, Psilocybe, Lecterius, or Coprinus? As we can see, in 2 to 3 questions, answers are already marked, so I'll not wait for longer. Moving to question 130, the phenomenon autodigestion is commonly found in which of the following fungi? Amanita muscaria, Psilocybe, Coprinus, or Lecterius? We see autodigestion in case of Coprinus. 131. With regard to nutrition, Ericephae is ectoparasite, endoparasite, both, or none? Answer is ectoparasite. Question 132. Pythium belongs to class Chytridiomycetes, oomycetes, zygomycetes, or none? Pythium is not a true fungi, so it will belong to oomycetes. Okay. 133. Pycnidia are formed in order monilials, melanoconials, spheropsidales, or none? You know, Pycnidia is a fruiting body. Sexual or asexual? Asexual fruiting body. So to know more about the asexual fruiting bodies, we should have proper idea of the class, not class, of Deuteromycotina group, phylum Deuteromycotina, okay? Only after that we will have a clear-cut idea of all the pathogens which belongs to that is what it's called imperfect fungi group and having the asexual fruiting bodies. Okay, without wasting time, the answer for this Pycnidia is option C, spheropsidales. Then what will happen to monilials? If anybody has the idea, what type of fruiting body is produced by the group monilials or the order monilials? If they produce any fruiting body, right? So, and what about melanconials? Okay. Question 134. Anterior tinsel flagellum is characteristic of hypocytoidomycetes, zygomycetes, oomycetes or chytoidomycetes. The answer is option D, chytoidomycetes. Option A, B, they also have flagella, but the position is different, right? The position, the number of flagella, the type of flagella. One will be in posterior, in chytodio it is in the anterior. In this case, oomycetes, we have both tinsel and whiplash. So on the type of flagella, it is differentiated, type and the position of flagella. Right, question 135. Which of the following genera is known as downy mildew fungus? Ericephae, Sclerospora, Taphrina or Phytophthora? This is very easy, fast. Yes, the answer is Sclerospora. Question 136. Rust teliospore on germination produced 2 basidiospore, 3, 4 or none? The answer is 4 basidiospore. Moving to 137. Loose moth of wheat can be controlled by spray of fungicide on the crop, hot water treatment of 52 degrees centigrade for 11 minutes, soil treatment with chemicals, biological control. Correct answer is option B. 138. The fungi included in order Pernosporals cause the disease known as rust, smut, powdery mildew or downy mildew. Answer is option D. Okay. 139. White rust of crucifer is caused by albigo candida, Puccinia graminis tritici, Urocystis fabi or Peronospora piscis. Answer is no doubt it's albigo candida. 140. Late blight of potato is caused by Alternaria solani, Phytophthora pulmivora, Phytophthora parasitica or Phytophthora infestans. Very easy. Answer is Phytophthora infestans. 141. Black stem rust of wheat is caused by Puccinia recondita. It will be striformis, okay? Puccinia striformis, Puccinia graminis tritici or Puccinia triticum. Answer, yes, it's black stem rust, Puccinia graminis tritici. 142. Fungi which can grow only on living host plants are known as facultative, obligate, saprophytes or obligate parasite. Both the options are same. And the answer will also be same. It is obligate parasite. 143. Loose spot of wheat is a disease known as internally seed-borne, externally airborne or soil-borne. It is internally seed-borne. 144. Red rot of sugarcane is caused by Fusarium, Alternaria, Coleotrichum or Pyricolaria. Answer is option C. 145. Which fungus suppresses various pathogenic fungi present in soil? Pythium, Fusarium, Microphomina or Trichoderma? Answer is yes, option D. Because Trichoderma viridi has what? Biocontrol activity. Okay. 146. Fusarium belongs to order Monilials, Cryptococcales, Sporopolomycetales or Melanconials. Answer is Monilials. So yes, the classifications are on the basis of older classification when Deuteromycotina was in the list, but nowadays if we follow Kicks et al, then this classification won't come, but we have to study for competitive point of view. Coming to question 147. Uncinula causes the plant disease downy mildew, powdery mildew, blight or rust? The answer is yes, powdery mildew. Uncinula is the genera, one of the genera of powdery mildew. So which type of mycelial appendages we see in case of Uncinula? I know you know, but okay, let me know what you know, right, in the comment section. Coming to question 148. The downy mildew fungi belong to kingdom fungi, kingdom chromista, protozoa or kingdom plantae? Answer chromista. 149. J.H. Craigie in 1927 discovered sexual stage of Puccinia graminis on wheat, thallic drum, barberry or rice? Answer is barberry. 150. The kingdom chromista is composed of chitin, glucan, levains or cellulose? It's glucan. Okay. 151. The optimum temperature for disease development in black root rot of tobacco is 7 to 23, 22 to 28, 28 to 29 or 28 to 36? Answer is option A, 17 to 23. Moving to 152. Optimum temperature for disease development of the fungi causing powdery mildew ranges from 4 to 8, 8 to 10, 11 to 28 or it's 18 to 21. For powdery mildew, the temperature requires is 11 to 28. Question 153. Which one of the following pathogen groups has polycyclic disease cycle? Okay, let me say the option first. Pythium, Phytophthora fusarium, rust, powdery mildew, leaf spot, Venturaria iniqualis, Endothera parasitica or none of the above. So what I was saying is that don't only see one of the options but the others as well, as there are 3 pathogen in one option, right? So the answer is option B. Okay, that's what I was saying. In option A we have Phytophthora, which is polycyclic. Okay, but the rest are not. So, but option B, rust, powdery mildew, leaf spot, they cause polycyclic diseases. Okay, coming to question 154. Which one of the following pathogen group has monocyclic disease cycle? Rust or powdery mildew, leaf spot pathogens, verticillium, fusarium or none of the above? The answer is verticillium or fusarium. One more thing you should know, like for monocyclic diseases, all the soil-borne diseases and the wilt disease causing pathogens, they are generally monocyclic diseases. Okay, like see in this case verticillium, fusarium or your pythium. Okay, so they are monocyclic diseases. But for polycyclic diseases, the rust, powdery mildew, late blight of potato, all these are polycyclic diseases. Okay. 155. Which of the following plant pathogenic fungi is polymorphic? Albigo candida, Coleotrichum falcatum, Rhizoctonia solani or is it Puccinia graminis? Answer is Puccinia graminis. 156. Club root of pathogen of Crocipper can be controlled by soil pH value 3 to 4, 5 to 6, 7.2 to 7.8 or it's 6.1 to 6.9. Answer is option C, 7.2 to 7.8. Now tell me why. Because club root of crucifer, the pathogen Plasmodiophoria brassicae, it favors acidic soil. Okay, and the question here is asked, under which pH this disease can be controlled. So we have to change the soil pH from acidic to basic. That is why option C, 7.2 to 7.8, this is basic in nature. So this is the answer. But can you tell me what is that one thing that is applied in soil to bring down the pH from acidic to basic? That is one more thing as a homework, or let me know in the comment. The answer is easy if you think. Okay. 157. Causal organism of red rot of sugarcane is Neovosia indica, Philospora, Macumensis, Thelaviopsis baticola, or Colitotrichum capsicae. The answer is option B. Now, in general, the causal organism of red ruff of sugarcane is what we normally know is Colitotrichum falciparum. Yes, which is also known as Glomerella tucumenensis. However, among the given options, this Phyllospora macumensis is the closest one. Okay, so this will be the correct option. Coming to question 158. Which fungal genus is opportunistic pathogen to human? Phytophthora, Puccinia, Rhizopus, or Alternaria? Answer is option C, Rhizopus. 159. Hot water treatment for loose malt of wheat. The temperature and time period are 43 degrees Celsius for 3 hours, 80 degrees Celsius for 2 minutes, 50 degrees Celsius for 5 minutes, or 52 degrees Celsius for 11 minutes. We had one such questions in which the temperature and the time requirement were already mentioned in the question. Yes, the answer is option D. 160. Perfect state of Ascochyta rabaei, the causal organism of chicken blight. It will be chickpea blight. Okay, chickpea blight caused by Ascochyta rabaei. The answer, the options are Magnaporthic gracie, Thanatophorus cucumeris, Cochliobolus myabinus, or Microsphaerella rabaei. The answer is yes, it is Microsphaerella. Question 161. Chickpea blight fungus Ascochyta rabaei is soil borne, both seed and airborne, insect transmissible, or none of the above? The answer is it is both seed and soil borne. Seed and airborne. My mistake. Question 162. Which of the following genera has Caistobasidia, Agaricus, Mactomyces, Exedia, or Lago? Answer is option C. 163. In which of the following fungi zoospores are formed inside vesicle? Pythium, Phytophthora, Sphaeroptheca, or Pythiogitton? Answer is yes, no need to see option C and D. We normally get confused between Pythium or Phytophthora, but the answer is Pythium. Question 164. Which one of the following genera of zygomycetes bears true conidia in which the sporangial and spore walls inseparably fused? Options: Thamnidium, Chitocladium, Coccieromyces, or Cunningham miller. In this case, the answer will be option D. 165. Powdery mildews are controlled by spraying with copper fungicides, mercury fungicides, sulfur, or none of the above. Answer is option yes, sulfur. 166. Foot rot of papaya is caused by Perinospora parasitica, Pythium, Aphanidermatum, Phytophthora parasitica, or Phytophthora palmivora. Answer is option B. Pythium, Aphanidermatum. 167. Which of the following fungi is a poisonous mushroom? Agaricus, Volvariella, Pleurotus, or Amanita? The answer is option D. Amanita. The rest are edible mushrooms. Question 168. Smut gives the appearance of superficial growth, dusty layers, sooty powder, or compact hardness. Answer is option C. Black sooty powder. Right. 169. Tuftina deformans causes the disease tomato leaf curl, chili leaf curl, peach leaf curl, or potato leaf curl. Options are interesting. But the answer is peach leaf curl, which is a fungal disease, not viral. In general, chili leaf curl, tomato leaf curl, these are viral diseases caused by Gemini virus or begomovirus, yes, transmitted by whiteflies. But this peach leaf curl is a fungal disease. 170. Tuftina maculans causes the disease brown leaf spot of turmeric, tomato leaf curl, peach leaf curl, or chili leaf curl. The answer is option A. Brown leaf spot of turmeric. 171. Albigo is predator, saprophyte, facultative parasite, or obligate parasite. Answer is obligate parasite. Albigo causes white rust of crucifer. Okay. 172. Primary source of infection of green ear disease or bajra is insect, soil, seed and soil, or air. Answer seed and soil. 173. Brown spot of maize is caused by Sclerospora sorki, Pseudoderma ziamidis, Cercospora, or Alternaria. Answer is option B. 174. Linseed rust is caused by Euromyces favi, Physagmidium pisci. I think it will be Phragmidium. Okay. Puccinia graminis or Melanspora lini. The answer is yes, Melanspora lini. Question 175. Heterogeneous nature of rust means a fungus requires two different host species to complete its life cycle, or a fungus requires one host species to complete its life cycle, both or none. Answer is it requires two different hosts to complete its life cycle. 176. In plains of India, which rust appears first? Black, yellow, orange, or none? The answer is yellow rust. 177. Smut of wheat is effectively controlled by Vitavax, Bavastine, Therum, or Bellet. They have not given the option with which people get confused. So the answer is quite clear. It's A. Vitavax. Question 178. The largest division of fungi is Deuteromycotina, Basidiomycotina, Masticomycotina, or Ascomycotina? The answer is Ascomycotina. It's quite big. 179. The exogenously produced non-motile spores of fungi are known as ascospores, zoospore, conidia, or zygospores. Answer, it's conidia. Question 180. Two chains of fungal spores remain in contact with a ped known as isthmus, conidiophore, hymeneum or crozier. Answer, it's isthmus. Where do we see isthmus? In case of white rust of crucifer albigo candida. 181. The flask-shaped asexual fruiting body of Ascomycotina fungi is known as Acervula, Spicnidia, Sporodokia or Cinemata. It says Spicnidia. 182. In Ceratocystis ulmi, the type of asexual fruiting body is Spicnidium, Acervulae, Cinemata or Sporodokium. It's Cinemata. 183. The saucer-shaped or flat open type of asexual fruiting body of Ascomycotina fungi are known as Pycnidia, Acervulae, Sporodokia or Cinemata. Yes, it's Acervulae. You know how it looks like, right? This was the simple one by which one can understand the different type of fruiting bodies. 184. In a life cycle of rust fungus, when all the 5 stages present, it is known as Q-form or macrocycle, microform or microcyclic, hemiform or hemicyclic, or opisform or demicyclic. The answer is Q-form. It can also be called as U-form, okay, or macroform, where all the 5 stages are present. 185. When except stage 1, all other stages of rust fungi are present is known as opisform, hemiform, brachyform or microform. The answer is brachyform. Okay. So what happens in this U-form or macrocyclic, there are 2 types, there are autoecious, also heteroecious. Right, the example of autoecious, it's sunflower rust. Example of heteroecious, it's black stem rust. But in case of this brachyform, where this stage 1 is absent, stage 1 is what? If you see here, PAUTB, stage 1 is Aeschiospore. Because it starts with stage 0, so stage 1 is Aeschiospore. So when stage 1 is absent, then it is called, the rust fungi, it's called brachyform. And in this case, all are autoecious, there is no heteroecious. So one such example is what we can say, it's Aspergillus rust. Moving forward, 186. When except stage 2, all other stages of rust fungi are present, it is known as brachy, hemi, micro or opsis. Stage 2 is absent, that means Uridospore is absent. So this will be called as opisform or demicyclic rust. Right? 187. When except stage 1 and 2, all other stages of rust are present, it is known as brachy, hemi, micro or opsis. So it will be called as microform. 188. When except stage 0 and 1 other stages of rust fungi are present, it is known as we can see, the answer is marked, so this will be hemiform. And you know, we should learn, or we should remember one of each examples, one example of each type of this classification. Yes, this is a type of classification of rust fungus on the basis of stages, spore stages. So brachyform, macroform, hemiform, or this demicyclic, opisform. There are other types as well, like kata form, like CATA. We have kataopsis, and then we have like lepto cyclic. So this is one of such classification of the spore stages of rust fungi. Moving forward with 189, the most commonly used inoculation method of powdery mildew fungi is touching and dusting the infected tissue on the healthy host, soil inoculation method, seed inoculation method, or root inoculation method. The answer is option A. 190. Powdery mildew fungi are known to perpetuate or overwinter through sclerotina, conidia, chlamydospora, or perithecia. Answer is perithecia. 191. Foul smell of wheat grains infected by Tilecia caris and Tilecia foetida, stinking smut and hilbund, is due to LSD, aflatoxin, mycotina, or trimethylamine. Answer is trimethylamine. In short, we call it TMA. Okay, TMA. Trimethylamine. 192. Basidospores of smut fungi are known as Sporidia, Conidia, Sclerotia, or Chlamydospores. Answer option A. 193. Examples of sort of distant spread of fungal spores are Hemilia vastatrix and Puxenia graminis tritici, Helminthosporia maydis and Phytophthora infestans. Option C, loose spot of wheat, or option D, none. Answer is option B. Okay. 194. Examples of long distance spread of fungal spores. The option remains same, but in this case, answer will be option A. Yes, see, if we take Puxenia graminis tritici and we know about stage 2 called Uridiospore, right? And this Uridiospore can travel not only countries but continents to continents. So this is the long distance spores that travel. What about 195? Ethelium is the fruiting body of Phytophthora botrytis, reticularia, or neovocea. Answer is option C. It's C. Question 196. Optimum condition for the spread of white rust of brassica are moist and cool, dry and hot, dry and cool, or moist and hot. Answer is option A. 197. Primary infection of kernel bud occur through allantoids stickle shaped secondary. Option A, Conidia, Sporidia, Teleospora, Uridiospore. Answer is option B, Sporidia. 198. Spore size of Ustilago nuda tritici is about 2 to 3 micrometer, 24 to 28 micrometer, 5 to 9 micrometer, or 0.5 to 2 micrometer. Answer is option C. 199. The pathogen causing false spot of rice grows in the leaf, stem, ovary of individual kernel, or none. Answer is option C. 200. The source of primary infection of Euromyces caesar aeratri on chickpea in North India plains is airborne, seed, soil, or infected plants. Answer is option B. 201. The term Phytophthora means plant destroyer, root rot, phyton-like, or potato rot. It is plant destroyer. 202. The fungus known to have the largest host range among all the plant pathogens is Phytophthora, Rhizoctonia, Fusarium or Sclerotium. The answer is yes, Sclerotium rolfsii or rolfsii. 203. The Sclerotium rot is also known as white rust, web blight, collar rot or southern blight or wear stain. The answer is option C. 204. The Sclerotium rot of tomato was first reported in 1892 by Sakato, Jolls, Butler or Ward. Answer is option B. 205. Which of the following fungi is commonly known as white mold, Sclerotinia, albuco, Sclerotium or Sclerotinia? Answer is Sclerotinia, Sclerotium. 206. A new disease of the castor oil plant was discovered in 1913 by Butler, Tandon, Dastur or Sadashivan. The answer is Dastur. He discovered castor blight. Okay, 207. The new disease of the castor oil plant caused by a new species of Phytophthora was reported by J.F. Dastur. See, this question is answered in this question as Phytophthora palmivora, Phytophthora parasitica, Kasturi or Cytrophora. Answer is Phytophthora parasitica. 208. Hartic nets are found in ectomycorrhiza, endomycorrhiza, Omycetes or Deuteromycotina. Answer option A. 209. The food storing hyphal swellings of VA mycorrhiza are known as arbuscles, spores, vesicles or Hartic net. Answer is vesicle. 210. The specialized feeding hyphae hostoria of VA mycorrhiza or VAM are known as spores, vesicles, Hartic net or arbuscles. Yes, it's arbuscles. 211. Most endomycorrhiza are known as VAM, orchid, cyphrate or terrestrial. Answer is VAM. 212. The powdery mildew are under order Tuffrinelles, Erysipelas, Endomycetales or Pezizal. Answer is yes, Erysipelas. 213. Perithecea with single ascus and simple appendages are found in the genus Podosfera, Erysipe, Spherotheca or Uncinula. Look, one thing I should tell you. This perithecea, they have used the term perithecea here twice for powdery mildew, but the fruiting body of powdery mildew is, as we all know, it's Clistothecea, right? So the fruiting body of powdery mildew with single ascus and simple appendages are found in case of, answer is Spherotheca. Okay. 214. Perithecea with same thing, fine. The fruiting body with single ascus and dichotomously branched appendages are found in case of which genus of powdery mildew? The option remains same, but the answer is yes, Podosfera. 215. The last two questions there, they were asking where they have single ascus. Now they have asked several asci and simple type of appendages. The option remains same, but the answer will be yes, Erysipe. Next, several asci but dichotomously branched type of appendages found in Microsphaerella. Okay. Now another type, several asci, but coiled tip appendage, found in case of Uncinula. Yes, see, it looks like this. If this is Cleistothecia, and then it will be like coiled tip. Okay. Okay. Question 218. Mycelial partly internal asci and appendage is simple. The genera, which genera powdery mildew? The answer is option D, Libellula. 219. Mycelial partly internal and appendages of Perithecia, Cleistothecia with basal swelling. So the answer will be, tell me, till then let me draw it a little bit, which is not coming out nice, but let's see. Look, these are the basal swelling. So like this type of appendages, mycelial appendages, we see in case of, yes, Phyllectenia. 220. Mycelium partly internal but perithecia are lacing. We see this type of mycelial appendages in case of which genera of powdery mildew? The answer is Vedium. 221. Okay, another question has come, but till then, see, we have seen all the questions of powdery mildew genera. These are the different genera of powdery mildew which have been classified on the basis of mycelial appendages. Moving forward, question 221. Mycoparasitism is the phenomenon between fungi, bacteria, fungi, bacteria and fungi, or fungi and virus. The answer is fungi with fungi. 222. Which of the following fungicide would you recommend for the control of powdery mildew of wheat? Calyxin, Blitox, Bordeaux mixture, or Agrocin? The answer is Calyxin. 223. Loose motor sorghum is caused by Sphaesaloma poni, Sphaeroptheca fulginea, Sporopolomyces rosei, or Sporisorium cruentum. Answer is option D. 224. Powdery mildew of pea can be controlled by Bordeaux mixture, Zineb, Sulfex, or Ridomil. Answer is Sulfex. 225. Green ear disease of Bhattacharya is caused by Sclerospora graminicola, which produces sporangia at temperature ranges of 5 to 10, 15 to 25, 25 to 30, or 5 to 15. The answer is option B. Okay. 226. Which fungal genus is named after a famous mycologist? Okay. Phytophthora, Fusarium, Aerisaphe. Option D, Munchcurella. The answer is option D. But what is the name of that famous mycologist? Anybody? One thing we can do, I'll tell you the name, then you have to tell me the contribution of that famous mycologist, okay? So the answer is B.B. Mundakar, okay? But what are the contribution of this famous mycologist? You have to tell me. Fine. 227. Conidia germinate by direct by germ tube, sporangiospores, zoospores, or formation of germ. Answer option A. 228. Powdery mildew fungi are identified by the presence of conidia, sporangiospores, conidiophores or appendages. Answer is yes, appendages. Just now we have done that. 229. Cleistothecia is open ascocarp, closed ascocarp, cup-shaped or flask-shaped. Answer is yes, it's closed ascocarp. 230. Apothecia is open ascocarp, closed, cup-shaped or flask-shaped. It's cap-shaped ascocarp. 231. Hemilia Bhattacharya is microcyclic, macrocyclic, demicyclic or nocturcycle. Answer is microcyclic. And Hemilia Bhattacharya causes coffee rust. 232. Red onion is registered to smudge due to the presence of silicon, protocol, methylamine or procaticoic acid. The answer is procaticoic acid. 233. Heterogeneous in fungi was first reported by Anton de Berry, E. C. Stackman, E. J. Butler or K. C. Mehta. The answer is there are lots of contribution of this scientist. This heterogeneous nature is one of such. And he is also known as the father of plant pathology. Yes, the answer is Anton de Berry. 234. Charcoal rot is caused by Botrytis cinerea, Macropomena physiolina, Traphrena maculans or Sclerotinia sclerotiorum. The answer is Macropomena physiolina. 235. Apple scab is caused by Erwina, Syncytrium, Spilosea or Syncytrium taraxacea. The B1 was Syncytrium endobioticum. But the answer is option C. But again, in general, what is the causal organism of apple scab? Venturinia inequalis, right? 236. Apple scab pathogen can overwinter in insect, fallen leaves of apples, Sclerotinia or soil. The answer is option B. 237. The phenomenon of attacking only the specific host of the specific pathogen is called biological, race-specific, pathogen-specific or none. It is biological specialization. 238. The term myxomycetes was first used by Butler, Sparrow, Alexopoulos or Thomas H. McBride. Answer is option D. 239. Which one is a fungal disease of man? Athlete's foot, smallpox, malaria or TB? Correct option is option A. 240. The term mycorrhizae means mushroom-like, fungus roots, rhizobium-like or plant roots. Answer is option B. Fungus roots. 241. One of the successful antifungal compound is boric acid, chloroform, sodium chloride or potassium iodide. Answer is potassium iodide. 242. The well-proven antifungal antibiotic is penicillin, streptomycin, amphotericin or tetramycin. Answer is option C. 243. Bioluminescence property is found in Amanita muscaria, Armillaria melia, Rhizopus stolonifer or Lentinus edodes. Answer is Armillaria millia. 244. Blister blight of tea is caused by option A. Exobasidium vixens, option B. Corticium colidaco, option C. Pistalochia thea, option D. Cercospora thea. Answer is Exobasidium vixens. 245. A naked multinucleate motile mass of protoplasm of fungi is known as flagella, mycelium, plasmodium or pili. Answer option C. Plasmodium. 246. A wall authority of hypermycetes is Butler, Sadasivan, Sparrow or Ainsworth. Answer option B. Sadasivan. 247. Genomyces graminease infected wheat or barberry plant show reduce in uptake of option A. Nitrogen, option B. Potassium, option C. Calcium or option D. Phosphorus oxide. Answer is option D. 248. The well-known hallucinogenic mushroom is Psilocybe mexicana, Pleurotus sojourcaju, Agaricus bisporus or Volvariella volvulisi or volvasi. Answer is option A. Psilocybe. 249. Puccinia graminis tritici do not attack oat due to it is monocyclic rust, it is a simple interest rust, it is highly host specific or it is a weak pathogen. Why? Because it is highly host specific, right? In the question itself, Puccinia graminis pathoforma specialis tritici, which is specific to wheat plant, Triticum aestivum. The last for this series, 250. For Conidia formation of Botrytis cinerea, light treatment beneficial for near UV, B. green, red or yellow. Answer is near UV, ultraviolet rays. So as usual, I have attached the answers of the MCQs that we have discussed. Okay, 1 to 250 in total, yesterday's session and today's session. Okay, I hope it's helping you. And about the language, I have seen a comment of making videos in bilingual. So as this is just a question answer series, so that's why there's nothing to explain much. Maybe in the videos where I have to explain some concept, I will try to make it in bilingual Hindi English mix. Okay, then see you in the next day. We will be starting with bacteriology section. Till then, keep learning, keep growing. See ya.